Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at Target Center. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter, and a look at the starters for Charlotte. And for the Timberwolves. We've got Cam Thomas. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Sampson in at the 4. And now that this new season is underway, Grant, how critical is it to get off to a good start?
Well, B.A., it's so important, but not the end-all, be-all. It's a long season, plenty of time to build towards your goal. You're going to have some setbacks along the way, but just keep your head down and keep pushing forward.
And so off the tip, it's Charlotte. Kuzma outside. Clock at 6 from about 19. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Now here's Mitchell. To the middle. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brown. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. And Brown with the stuff.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Graham, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And yes, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
And here's Charlotte now. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Now here's Fox. 17 points for him last game against Washington. And that one is hammered home.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Mitchell, the pass to Johnson. Kuzma outside. The 3. The shot won't fall. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Sampson passes to Brown. Here's Sampson. Got a hand on it. Johnson against Fox. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And slams that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max force throwdown.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
First in opponent field goal percentage, and they did a lot of damage from range. Third and three-point shooting efficiency. It was central to their scheme.
And when you consider how hard they played on defense last year, their opponent field goal percentage was the best in the league. You got to love the effort they showed on that end. Thomas. And he goes right over Donovan Mitchell and slams it down.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Free throw good. Thomas. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
And he makes it.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Thomas. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. He was all alone on that one. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
The 3 from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Mitchell against Fox. Thomas passes to Sampson. Thomas outside, pulls up on the wing. And that one's good. Thomas has got 5.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Mitchell, the pass to Kuzma. Down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Now here's Fox. Yet to see a basket. Now Jackson Davis uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the details starting to trickle in. But for the whole story, let's go to Shams Charania, who's joining us remotely. Shams, what you got?
Thanks, Brian. The Cleveland Cavaliers are not complacent. They are already making transactions. They're getting a guy who can make shots no matter who's on him. Michael Porter Jr. is tall, lengthy, gets good lift off the floor, and he has a very high release point. We've seen defenders run at him, full sprint, and he just calmly rises up and knocks it down. You need finishers like that.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. Here's Brown. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Thomas. 5 points in the game. And he drains the quick shot. Thomas has got 7. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Kuzma. From downtown, drains the triple. He has 7.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
And Fox has got the ball here for Minnesota. Here's Sampson. Good chance here for Thomas. Cash money on the open jump shot.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Hornets trail by 4. Outside Mitchell. Johnson for 3. And Charlotte another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Minnesota with some changes. Thomas, he's checked in for Thomas. And Watanabe is subbed in for Fox. And Charlotte making a change here. Thomas against Johnson. Here's Sampson. Coming off a 22-point game against Washington.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. The Hornets have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter, and the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. The fourth spot held by the Timberwolves.
Now, we all know they didn't allow any easy buckets last season. I mean, their defense was tremendous, and the rim protection was just outstanding.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Watanabe. And there's a pick. Takes it inside to the wing, right side. Hits the trifecta. Sampson's got 7 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Mitchell. Fires for three. Rebound Minnesota. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It was almost like they looked stunned when the game slipped through their fingers. Being on the wrong end of an upset leads to a quiet ride home.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
Jackson Davis misses. Hornets trail by 5. Pass to Mitchell.
What you say? Oh, my goodness. Come on now. Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Brown scanning the floor.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Tobias Harris checked in for Charlotte.
Checking in for the away team, number 44, Tobias Harris.
Thomas outside. And here's Jackson Davis. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And he was a monster on the glass. Really helped them control that part of the game.
Pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. Drills it from deep. 9 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Minnesota has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Brown passes to Watanabe. Brown with it. He has 6. Now here's Jackson Davis. Here's Sampson. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 3, and will return shortly. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
We've got Cam Thomas, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Mitchell, the pass to Harris. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get. Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now here's Mitchell. 13 points in the win against the Cavs in Cleveland. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Here's Watanabe. The Hornets making their last shot. Pass to Thomas. Tries it from the top of the key, and the shot goes in. Thomas has got 11 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
For three, always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Watanabe on the wing, checked by Mitchell. Big Dog passes to Thomas. 6 to shoot. The Hornets pull it in. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. And playoff success has been rare in Minnesota. Last year was the first series win in 20 years, Clark.
How about this fact? That was LeBron's rookie season, 2004, BA. That's the last time the Timberwolves advanced in the playoffs. So T-Wolves fans, I think, really savored the trip to the conference finals and are looking for more from this group going forward.
And Charlotte making a change here. Johnson's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, BA. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Outside Johnson. Three-pointer, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Big Dog passes to Watanabe. Pass to Sampson. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
To the left wing. Outside Mitchell. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Watanabe. Thomas outside. Thomas left side. Back to Thomas. Fires from deep. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Thomas defends. Can they get it? Charlotte again missing. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Sampson. Launches it. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And Minnesota making a change here. Bowles checked in. Hornets checked in for Charlotte. Thomas defends. Outside Mitchell. Launches a three. Three ball! Donovan Mitchell.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Pass to Sampson. Thomas outside. Here's Watanabe. Still without a bucket. Jackson Davis with it. And here's Thomas from the arc. They get it again. Jackson Davis with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And he buries his first look.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 14-5 run. Watanabe passes to Thomas. High arcing shot. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Thomas defends. Got a piece of it. Pass to Watanabe. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
From the arc. Knocks down the triple. He's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Thomas. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
A strong move by Mitchell inside.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the second quarter. Watanabe goes in. Jackson Davis. Great positioning on the putback.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in. Jackson Davis has got 8 here in this quarter.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
He buries it from 3.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Pass to Bowl. Here's Watanabe. Checked by Mitchell. And here's Jackson Davis. Now here's Thomas. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Hornets trail by 8. 32 seconds left in the first half of this one. The shot by Johnson, no good. Minnesota's got 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Big Dog passes to Sampson. That three's off the mark. Pass to Johnson. It could go. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be back in a moment.
Get ready for the big half-court shot. Jump ball. Taking about the shot.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Charlotte Hornets.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent.
All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Thanks, as always, for watching.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. The Timberwolves lead by 8. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
On the court for the Hornets. Outside Johnson. Kuzma outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
Thomas outside. Back to Fox. Thomas outside. It's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Here's Sampson. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Pass to Jackson Davis. And here's Fox. He shoots it. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Outside Johnson. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Back to Thomas. Outside, Brown. Johnson against Thomas. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Thomas has got 20 points.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Takes a 13-footer, and it's in there. 9 points in the game.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
You know, early on, Brown struggled with his confidence taking threes. Now he's a knockdown threat.
On the wing, Mitchell. Beyond the arc. No good that time.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Kuzma for 3. On target from range. Kuzma's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence. And he's got great range, too.
Pass to Sampson. Thomas up top, covered by Johnson. Thomas misses.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Up top, Jackson Davis. Fox outside. Fox, that smooth lefty shot.
Gotta respect the jumper of Fox now. The form is solid, and he's a lefty, which always makes a guy dangerous.
Inside. Here's Johnson. Minnesota with a rebound.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Back to Jackson Davis. Fades away. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Kessler, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mitchell comes in for Thomas. Harris is checked in for Charlotte. Suggs comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Johnson. Suggs outside. Harris with it. He's covered by Fox. Just 4 to shoot. 4-3. He drops it from range. He's got 12.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Mitchell with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Fox for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Hornets trail by 12. Fires the 3, and Charlotte another 3.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Fox, the pass to Sampson. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Now Fox. He's got 5. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Thomas, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Brown. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Pass to Suggs. Here's the floater. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron, and it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
Bowl, he's checked in for Sampson. And he sinks the second.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
To the inside, here's Bowl. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Number 1, Minnesota.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter here. Suggs outside. Pass to Harris. Stolen by Mitchell. Oh, he picked him clean. And here's the fast break. Oh, nice. Oh, big finish. Man. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
The Timberwolves lead by 11. Kessler, a screen on Suggs. Pass to Brown. It's Thomas on the wing. No points so far. 5 to shoot. Man, Brown just showing his toughness inside.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And 1:01 left in the third. Suggs outside. From beyond the arc and then some. 12 points for him.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Hornets trail by 10. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. From outside the arc, Bowl grabs the board. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Thomas passes to Bowl. Here's Brown. Good D by Harris.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back to the game after this break. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Hornets. Trailing by 8, Davion Mitchell is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Bol Bol, then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Thomas in at small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Fox outside. Oh, got a piece of it. Over Suggs. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Thomas defends to the paint. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
The Timberwolves lead by 8. Fox outside. Over Suggs. And it's Fox missing.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Suggs outside. The 3-ball. Knocks down the long J.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And here's Fox. Bull screen on Suggs. And it's the Hornets on the break. On up the court. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside Mitchell. Here's Thomas for 3. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. Hornets trail by 3. Harris left side. To the middle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And Minnesota with some changes. Sampson comes in for Bull, and Watanabe is subbed in for Mitchell. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Watanabe passes to Sampson. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
To tie it up. And it's Thomas with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Sampson's got 10 points here in the second half.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Feeling it out a bit. Kessler passes to Sampson. Fox for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And there's the lob.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Hornets trail by 11. Outside Johnson. To end the run. Rebound Minnesota.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Charlotte has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Count that one.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Jackson Davis is checked in for Minnesota. Thomas comes in for Fox. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Kuzma's checked in. Here's Watanabe. Pass to Sampson. Thomas outside. Inside. Here's Jackson Davis. There's the block. Outside Johnson. Here's Kuzma. The fadeaway. Count it.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Sampson. To the inside. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 22.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
The three is up. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Pass to Sampson. Thomas with the ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Down low. Fades back. And it falls all over the rim and in. And now just a 3-point Minnesota lead. Minnesota's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mitchell's checked in for Charlotte. Thomas outside. The shot off that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Pass to Sampson. And here's Thomas. Goes up from the top of the key. And perfection right through the net. Thomas has got 24.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Johnson. To tie it up. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Jackson Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Sampson passes to Thomas. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter. And the shot's good.
I think it's time to put multiple bodies on it.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Fox is checked in. No good for Thomas. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Charlotte. It's a three-point game. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, Kuzma has gotten pretty good at this, spotting those open guys who are prepared to shoot.
Number 7, first personal foul, second team foul.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Johnson with it to take the lead. And Charlotte, another three. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Thomas against Johnson. Thomas passes to Sampson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
.102 left in the final quarter. Pass to Kuzma. From deep, Mitchell. Money from deep.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Steps back. Thomas against Johnson. Thomas passes to Brown. Jackson Davis with it. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas. That one rolls around and rims out.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And Chris Finch has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thomas with the ball, and it's Kuzma picking him up. The Timberwolves again can't hit, and he commits the intentional foul.
Early into his night. But honestly, I don't know that they can come back no matter who's on the court. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
And here's Brown for 3. Unable to get that one. So it's Charlotte winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Donovan, it took a half for you guys to really find your rhythm. But once you did, you took control.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for us, we just got to compete, and I think that's what we did at the end of the day. We found a way to fight back. They got a lot of talented guys on that team. They got a lot of guys who can go out and get buckets and rebound, but we just overcame it, played defense, and got stops when we needed.
Thanks, Donovan.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And time now for our player of the game.